Hi, YouTube people. Um, Today I have a seed haul for you because I actually had a couple orders come in and some other stuff from a wish list and things like that. And so my box is full of seeds and it is time to go through it. And then I'm also going to show you guys what a pet peeve of mine is and what really turns me off of seed trading for bigger sized seeds and why I will not do it. Maybe I should just do that first and foremost. Now, I'm not going to give any identifying information as to who sent me this because really it's just not that important. And it's not like I'm out a whole lot. I'm out, 4 varieties of tomatoes. So like 40 seeds. But it's okay because you know what? I grew those. I had seeds of those. And I hope they produce and bless that person with an abundance. In the meantime, I get this in the mail. Those are supposed to be sunflower seeds. These are supposed to be zinnias. Looks like possibly one zinnia seed and a whole bunch of little rabbit turds is what it looks like to me. Then they tell me that green bell pepper, and it's like, oh no, please don't tell me that, because those bell peppers have to be red. They have to be like overly ripe, and then you know that you got really good and viable seeds. Green bell peppers, no, not viable. And pumpkins. 6 pumpkin seeds. What kind of pumpkin? I have no idea. I have actually zero idea of what any of this is. It says that the zinnia mix says it has seeds, fertilizer, soil improvers. Just says sprinkle, water, and grow. Well, yeah, no, not in my garden. And I cannot find that person's messages with me anywhere. So which leads me to believe that they basically told me what I wanted to hear and then either deleted the messages or blocked me because I cannot find them. And either way, I'm not going to wish harm on them, but that is some BS right there. Let's see here. Okay, we'll get to that in just a minute. So what I'm going to do right now is I did a Baker Creek order, and in that order I ordered some True Black Brandywine tomatoes. I ordered these because there's another variety that I have that I want to do a side-by-side comparison and taste test. Me and another person, we're both going to do that and then compare some notes because, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. That's for a later date. I ordered this scarlet kale because I thought it was really pretty. And, oh, I gotta tell you guys this. I do a lot of different paid surveys. And that's how I can order my seeds and so forth. Otherwise, my husband would be like, "Arr!" Anyhow, this one site, if you don't qualify for their survey, they will put your name in a drawing that they do quarterly, so once every 3 months, for a $100 gift card. And I won one. And that was really cool. And I got it, and it was an Amazon gift card. And so we bought a bunch of stuff for the dogs, so like dog food, a new dog blanket for Rose because, you know, she was at the doggy hospital last week and she needed a new blanket. But I also told Bob, I said, I'm getting something for myself, and I bought a new juicer. So I am interested in different kinds of vegetable juices and stuff just to get those nutrients in me, because it's really hard to eat as many servings of fruits and vegetables in a day as they want you to, but it's really easy to drink a big glass of juice for me. So that's what we're going to do. This is a newer variety of lettuce that Baker Creek has called Haoshan. And yes, And then they sent me a free lettuce, a Yeticule, which comes from Constantinople. I hope I said that right. Bob can say it. I have a hard time. Constantinople. It's an old version, very old, comes from the Byzantine times. He was saying Babylonian. It's Byzantine. And it is a variety that's recognized by the Taste of Ark. And just very cool. And I have a couple packets of that, and I can't wait to plant it. Then my admin, Luann, in Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous, she is amazing. She had posted, because I had posted, what is your favorite cherry variety? And she said that one of hers was called Matt's Happy Tears. I was like, Luann, I've never heard of that. She goes, oh, I'll send you some. And she's so cool about that kind of thing. And so she sent me some Matt's Happy Tears. Her packaging is incredible. Just, I mean, that could be like Baker Creek worthy packaging. I'm sorry. No, I'm actually not sorry. I mean, seriously, look at this. But anyway, it says that this is a happy accidental cross. Silly Bees. Possibly based on Juliet, which I grew Juliet last year. That was a good little tomato. This is candy sweet. It arrives early and produces all season, last to finish. Named in 2022 by Matthew F. Reyes, a.k.a. Motorbike Matt. Hey, Motorbike Matt, that looks fantastic, and thank you for finding that. Okay, and then moving on, got some Granny Cantrell. That's a lot of seeds. That's really cool. 25 seeds. That is amazing. That was a trade, I do believe. And this was another trade. And so got some Evil Olive, Artisan Blush, Black Zebra. I wonder if that's supposed to be Ace 55. I don't know. And Hawaiian Pineapple. And I grew pineapple. It was a good tomato. And from what I understand, Hawaiian Pineapple is even a better tomato. And then I did a trade stamps for seeds deal. And I got some Dinosaur Gourds. Now, she was able to send these through the mail, no problem whatsoever. So I don't know why that other lady had... I actually haven't shown you that yet. I'm going to show you what one of my pet peeves is. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that. Let's see here. I need to get all of these. I don't have fingernails. So it's hard. And my other admin, Carol, in Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous, she is such a gem. She knew I liked the big bicolor tomatoes, so she sent me seeds for Old Virginia. And Texas Star. Been wanting to get that for a while. And what it started out as is, I'll tell you about that. Let me go through these other ones too really quick. And then she sent me Perfect Purple Globe, which is a Bill Jeffers variety. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for Bill Jeffers. This is another Bill Jeffers variety. And this is a bicolor. And it is called Sugar Magnolia. And it's not stable. And she said, please select the real leaf. Okay, and I will do that for sure. And this is another Bill Jeffers variety. I was able to source the green version, but I could not find anywhere that carried the black. And she had it, and she sent me the Hoosier Outlaw Black Cherry. And I can't wait to try that, because from what I understand, it's a good tomato. Let's see here. We got some White Wonder cucumbers. And I'm okay with 2023 seeds. I have not a problem with that. Excuse my coughing. There is not much humidity in the air, and it doesn't... I'm a native Western Washingtonian, and humidity is what we all grow up with. And so when it gets really dry, it wreaks havoc on my sinuses and stuff. And so, yeah, all that stuff you probably don't care about, but it all makes it, when you have emphysema like I do, it wreaks havoc on a body. Got some white sweet clover. I've got some red clover too, which I want to plant that out because I just think clover's cool, and I'm sure my geese will love it. And red clover, who wouldn't like that? And then I did a trade with somebody, and they really wanted a tomato variety, and I don't know if this is an actual variety or not, but she was so kind as to do this. And so anyways, we have some giant German pink, and I hope that is an actual variety. I really do, because I was already disappointed by one person really badly. I mean, I don't wish bad on them or anything, but they could have just said, hey, will you, can I just send you an SASE for, self-addressed stamped envelope for those tomato seeds? And I would have sent them to them. I'll get to that. And these are all tomatoes that I traded for. Got Polish Dwarf. And I'm hoping that this is a Mushroom Basket bicolor, because I have Mushroom Basket. But if it's not, Mushroom Basket's fine with me too. Garden Leader Monster. That one's supposed to be a big one. Got Indiana Red. Hawaiian Koalo. Kualo, I think is how you say that. Believe it or not. I can't remember what I read about that one. Chocolate Stripes. That's supposed to be a tasty one. This one I've been wanting for a while. 3242 AL. Buffalo Heart Giant. Oops. Maiden's Gold. Bendigo Moon Dwarf. Blue Fire, or called Blue Flame. And Tiny Tim. Now this is what I was going to get to. I'm going to actually fold the half of this card up, because this person doesn't need to be identified at all, because that's not cool, and I'm not going to do that. But she said she had Russian Mammoth sunflower seeds. Looks like there's no usable ones in there whatsoever. Now these were just sent in an envelope in this card, no padding, mind you. She said that these are from green bell pepper, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, that is not going to work. Unnamed pumpkin. Now, where I say she either blocked me or deleted all of her messages, because I can't find her in my PMs, because she gave me, and I only remember that, but she gave me variety names, and then these are just, and then some seeds from my garden. Well, you didn't grow bell pepper. If you took them from a green bell pepper, they were not mature. And then she said that these zinnias, Big Bag is a zinnia mix. OG Bag says it has seeds, fertilizer, soil improvers. Says just sprinkle, water, grow. That looks like mouse turds with a zinnia seed in it. Maybe two. And that is not going anywhere near my garden. I do not care. These seeds will probably wind up in the trash can, because I'm not putting them in my garden. Now I'm going to put this on pause for a quick sec, pick this all up, because we're moving on. I still have another order to get through. Now, when you do an order from overseas and you have a small lot permit like I've got, your order will come to you like this in the mail. So basically, this gets sent to the nearest USDA facility, or inspection station, excuse me. And that would have been up in Seattle. They open it up, they inspect it, and then this is the customs declaration. These seeds came from Nicotovka. And then it's a listing of the seeds like this. And this is how much I paid. I ordered, I believe, I want to say that there was 27 packs of seeds in there. It might have been 26. I know it was over 25. But anyways, that is what I wound up paying for that many seeds. And let's get into these because, like I always say, Nicotovka's got some amazing deals on their seeds. Now, I was not able to find any of the 97-cent a pack seeds anymore. So these were all basically $1.09. This is a Pom Pom Zinnia mix. And that's why I said it looks like that other one is like mouse poop with maybe 1 or 2 zinnia seeds, because that's what zinnia seeds look like. And there is a nice amount of those in there. And then we got a bush bean called Olga for $1.09. That's how much you get. You get a lot. I believe there's like 40 seeds in that pack. And that is the thing with Nicotovka now on their website, is some of their stuff they cannot send here. And when you go to click on it, it will pop up and let you know what they can send to the United States, because it'll let you add it to your cart. And if they cannot send it, it'll pop up and let you know. I've grown this pea for several years. It's called Atagamski. And it's a good tasting pea. It can be used, it's like a sugar snap type of deal. This is a pumpkin called Konfetka, and I do believe that this is one of those big pumpkins that gets big. And this says it's a zucchini spaghetti squash. No, it's not. It is just a spaghetti squash. And keep in mind, these seeds are $1.09 before discount. And this is Alpha P. And I haven't tried that one yet. And then I did not have any Parisian market carrots, so I bought a pack of those. Like 2,000 seeds for $1.09. I mean, seriously. Can't get over the price. And this is a... Oh, man. Novinka pumpkin. And I can't remember. I want to say that might have been like a butternut squash. Because all winter squash, they call them pumpkins. So your butternuts, acorn, and things like that, they're all called pumpkins. I got Ferreira oak leaf lettuce. This is an interesting one. This is called Marvel pumpkin. I got some Kyoto Napa cabbage, Napa Chinese cabbage. And I have all kinds of Italian or flat leaf parsley, all kinds of it. I did not have any curly leaf, so I bought some curly leaf parsley so I could have some. I want to grow some. And this is another type of bean called cropper teepee. Green stream pea. There's a bad joke, a gross joke in the making with that name, I'm telling you. Indoor purple basil. Picked up some marjoram. Now I've got the yellow, all yellow feverfew. I used to grow the white and yellow, the ones that look like a daisy. This one, however, is all white. So now I just need to get the one that looks like a daisy again. Dwarf purple zinnia. Again, that's a zinnia. That other stuff, I have no idea what it is. But it is not, and I repeat, not going in my garden. This is a dwarf straw flower mix. I mean, just an incredible number of seeds. And by the time you take the discount off, it's like so friggin' affordable, it's ridiculous. Now, this would be a summer squash, and it's called disco, so it's either a zucchini or like a round zucchini or something to that effect. That is a squash called disco. And then we got purple queen zinnia, Monstro di Viroflay spinach. And then this is a leaf celery. It's not like it does make stalks, but it's not like the stuff that you would buy from the store to, munch on. This is used more as a seasoning. Pardon me. And you can use this for like celery powder that you would mix in with salt to make celery salt. That's what you get that for. Or you can just chop it up, dry it out, grind it up for celery powder. It's got a lot of different uses, and yeah, I'm going to like that. And this is Char Malinovi leaf lettuce. And then I got the Argentelskaya asparagus. This is your typical green asparagus. And I have another pack of these somewhere running around. But then I was also able to pick up a pack of the white Versailles. So I'm going to try both. Because the asparagus, when you grow it from seed, it does take longer. But I'm going to imagine that it's going to be a way healthier plant than just planting crowns that were dried out at the feed store for God knows how long. And then you brought them home and you stuck them in the ground and stuff. Will they produce? Yes, they'll produce. But these will be way healthier. And so that is my Nicotovka seed order. $22 for all of these seeds. I mean, he can't beat that. Not even with a big stick. So anyway, that is my seed haul. And I'm going to continue on with my tomato talk videos because I like doing them. And if you have any tomato varieties that you're curious about or you want to see that you think need to, be featured in a video, you can always message me on Facebook and let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Now, I can't make any promises because, like, some of these varieties, when you go to search them, well, for starters, some of them, they don't even appear on a Google search. And others, they will say the history's not known. And so if that's the case, I mean, I can't really make even a 1-minute video if the history's not known, as much as I would like to. So just know that is always, that's my disclosure. And if the tomato has a certain family in its background, and I research out that family a little bit, I'm not saying that is where the history of this tomato, like when I did the video on Hopkins Revolutionary, Samuel Hopkins did not develop that tomato. Excuse me. My husband made me egg salad and he put big chunks of black pepper, and it was just like, woo. Samuel Hopkins did not develop Hopkins Revolutionary tomato. Hopkins Revolutionary tomato was named after the county of where it was, the family that grew it. They lived in Hopkins County. It was just a coincidence of finding out who Samuel Hopkins was that I found out that my 5 times great-grandfather served underneath him in the Revolutionary War. And I just thought that was an amazing coincidence, because here's this Hopkins Revolutionary tomato and it's got historical relevance, and I found out that boy, did it have historical relevance. And I just thought it was a very cool coincidence. And I can't help if people don't give the full history of these tomatoes and they give a family name. I find it interesting to go back through the family history and say, you know what, it could have originated between this generation and this generation, and logically deduce why I come to that conclusion. But I don't know, people tend to make drama out of nothing at all sometimes, and it's just ridiculous. That is my rant for today. That and getting smashed up unlabeled seeds or whatever, those mouse turds with seeds in it. I don't know what that is. I just know it's not going in my garden, nor will I send those back out to anybody else, because I don't send out seeds if I don't know what they are. Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this or not. I got a little thing, and this is for planting carrots and lettuce seeds. Look at this little thing. This is kind of cool. Let me bring this in. So you fill the seeds in, because it supposedly comes apart. Okay. And then you go blink, and it plants the seed. So we will see if this is worth the whole whopping $1.28 that I paid for it. And that was my big shop on Temu. And so with that, if you like seed haul videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to me. I really like when I see people do that. And leave me a comment. And later.